mean, you never know.
If you want to follow along on our side bets, go ahead and follow at Pickleball with Michelle. And what's your tag on Instagram,
Martina Frantova.
That's pretty easy.
You'll see Michelle doing 10 push-ups when she lost the bet earlier today.
I bet on Max Freeman.
Yes.
So you're going to remain with the youngins, and I'm going to remain with kind of like the
older. We're going to call them old people? No, let's do that. But let's play some pickleball here.
Set up.
Missed third shot. Pressure is on grandstand court. Winner takes the bronze. Nice little sneak attack from Tyson McGuffin. And interesting enough, yesterday when I was watching McGuffin play, he was not squeezing middle at all. And I think he wanted to come out strong and reminding himself he should be squeezing middle with that backhand.
Right.
Point.
CJ still kind of feeling up the whole court, feeling up the opponents. He hasn't played a match today, so it might take a little bit to settle in. I wonder if fatigue will play a little bit of a role. As we said, JW.Johnson just played 5-game match, mixed doubles match, but
you're rooting for the youngins, so that means they're not going to get fatigued.
I mean, I know, but I'm just
You're just saying.
Trying to stay subjective. There we go. I like that combination from CJ Klinger.
Take another look. You see how he reaches forward, and the backhand to forehand lefty combination is a very tricky one on the right side. CJ Klinger was a resident a few years ago here in Southwest Florida. Both Martina and I are now residents here in this area, and we remember when he was a youngin'. Weren't you his tennis coach, Martina?
I was not his tennis coach. I was stringing his rackets, actually, because I have a tennis and pickleball retail store where we string rackets. Shout out to Pro-Am Tennis and Pickleball in Naples, Florida. So yeah, I was stringing his racket, and his dad just came to me and said that it was the best string job they've ever had done. So I told him, well, I'm kind of glad his tennis career didn't work out there, because then we're lucky enough to see him here on the pickleball court.
Youngins, CJ Klinger with the finish on the forehand side, and we have plenty of stories about Klinger. Me and you both, girl.
I mean, I remember CJ, he was, what, 14 years old still. I mean, like, yeah, just finding his footing. Now, completely different story.
Second serve.
Easy put away there. High forehand to Deckelbart. The ball is gone.
2-3-2.
It is gone. Ooh, a sneaky attack from Deckelbart for the side out. Deckelbart, owner of Pickleball Getaways, where you could go on your trip and have a vacation and learn from the pros. Off the net and in for CJ Klinger. Also with CJ Klinger, I remember we had an event at Naples Pickleball Center, King of the Court,
3-2-2,
and he won it with Becky Ryan.
Wow.
There was a bunch of pros, and then that was kind of like the start of CJ Klinger. I was like, oh boy, this kid has potential. And here he is in the bronze medal match of the best pickleball tour in the world.
Second serve. 2-3-2.
Beautiful misdirect there from CJ Klinger.
Nice play there.
Side out. Deckel was covering the middle there. Beautiful shot. And he's sticking it down to the feet as well. So very well executed there.
It goes to show how accurate you have to be on your fourth shot. You got to be careful because these players will come in and sneak attack on their fifth. So you got to be able to hit that ball shallow so your opponents don't have the opportunity to take advantage. Bar with the angle off the court on the sideline for the side out. Close game one. I like this strategy right now. Both opponents trying to keep the dinks as shallow as possible because everyone on this court has a beautiful flick.
Second serve.
Both teams trying to stay aggressive there. We can see Deckelbaugh there overextending a little bit.
3-3-2. Set out.
This time Deckel was ready for a backhand there from CJ Klinger, but wasn't quite able to keep it low enough. Easy put away for JW.
3-3-1.
That was a beautiful setup on the serve from JW.Johnson, hitting the back of the baseline, putting pressure
4-3-1.
as Deckel and Tyson are stacking on the return of serve.
Point.
Nice setup flick, forehand flick from CJ Klinger there.
And you could see Deckel, Tyson talking it out. What spots do we need to go to?
5-3-1.
Where should we set ourselves up? What should we avoid right now?
And
Second
I
serve.
believe
CJ Klinger showed that it hit his
Yes.
sleeve. Such a
nice
good
sportsmanship.
Yeah, great
Yep.
sportsmanship.
5-3-2.
And you gotta respect that from a youngster like that as well.
Set out.
Darren Klinger, where is he? He's around here somewhere.
He's right there on their side on the left, in the left corner, right below our score there.
Papa
Covered,
Klinger. Papa Klinger.
Papa
3-5-1.
Klinger, covered in towel head to toe. I don't blame him. The sun is brutal.
Second serve.
It's deceptive because it's like not really hot because it's cloudy,
3-5-2.
but it will get you. I'm already crisp from the week. Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Reset.
Wow.
He made defense into offense, and with that, they get the side out.
That's one thing that stands out
5-3-1.
for CJ there. His hands are unbelievable. Just look how he keeps his paddle always out in front, very in front there, and he's just super fast with his hands there. Nice sneak attack right into the chest of Deckelbaugh there. Unable to get away from the ball there.
That's a
6-3-1.
tough shot. The accuracy on that is so precise.
And he finds the middle there. I don't know how about you, but I would feel a timeout. Oh, there it is.
7-3-1.
So timeout is called for McGuffin and Barr as they are trailing here.
That momentum and turn it around a little bit. So let's see if they can make an adjustment here.
Second serve.
Good timeout.
7-3-2.
Oh, yeah. The lob stays in. Deckelbaugh with a big overhead. It does not come back. Can you believe how patient Barr and McGuffin were on that point to set themselves up?
3-7-1.
Yes, and I think that's what they have to do as well. Keep putting the pressure, but staying consistent with big margins for errors there to force an error or get an easier ball to put away, because both JW.Johnson and CJ Klinger have really fast hands.
Here we go. 3-7-2.
Quick side out
7-3-1.
after the epic lob. It seems to me that Klinger and JW are really targeting that middle.
They are. They're making Pickleball and
7-3-2.
Tyson McGuffin communicate every single point and think about who is going to hit that ball.
Set out.
But the communication is strong for Barr and McGuffin. They need to figure it out on the
3-7-1.
service possession.
Second serve. 3-7-2.
Finally a point for Barr and McGuffin. They played so steady. You know, it's a different rhythm. One point they play fast, another point they
4-7-2.
build. So it's, you know, based upon how they're feeling. They're field players.
Yes.
Set
And
out.
I like that drive from Deckel as well.
7-4-1.
Yeah, they're both now
Second
driving,
serve.
keeping it low, looking to apply the pressure.
7-4-2.
Let's go.
Set out. 4-7-1.
Barr putting the pressure, reaching forward with that forehand volley.
Yes, looking to apply that pressure any chance he gets,
5-7-1. Oh,
playing
sorry.
aggressive.
I'll recall. 5-7-1.
5-7-1.
Great for McGuffin, moving forward up to the kitchen line, not forcing anything, just really taking his time, understanding to get there and execute the point.
Here.
Yes, and a little bit of a run here from Tyson and Deckel.
The other over there.
I wonder how much longer are the youngsters going to let them continue this run before they take a timeout.
6-7-1.
Nice, easy put away there from JW.Johnson, painting the line.
I think he missed it wide there.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he missed it wide.
Oh, wow.
7-7-1.
That's a tough miss on the overhead. The ever-ready JW.Johnson. He was just watching the point happen. CJ Klinger just keeping the ball under control, JW is just there, Martina.
Yes, he's always there, even when he's not.
Seven, 7-2.
I played JW a couple tournaments ago, and I mean, I knew before I tried. I was that person to try to speed up at JW.Johnson first.
Yeah.
I do not recommend that to anybody.
Tyson McGuffin is opting to go to the right side of Klinger.
I like that spot, but he just overcooked it a little bit too, and it went a little bit too wide there.
7-7-1.
Nice combination from the youngsters.
We call that the shake and bake,
8-7-1.
known as the shake and bake. Oh, nice.
Yo.
Oh, Ernie, look. The lob again. Klinger unsuccessful with the overhead. The lob has proven to be a good look from McGuffin here in game one.
Yes, they're both leaning so heavy into the kitchen that ops to lob is a good
8-7-2.
strategy in my opinion here. Oof. Little bit of a net play.
That's a great spot from Klinger. He pulls the trigger on the right side of Tyson McGuffin. 2-point lead here, game one for Klinger and Johnson.
9-7-2.
Followed by a missed
Game point.
return.
Game point here, Michelle.
Uh-oh. That's trouble.
10-7-2.
For me.
Oh, JW missing that one.
Here's the opportunity for Baron McGuffin.
And an
7-10-1.
Oof, off the
Second
net
serve.
and out.
I like that aggression. Just a little bit unlucky there. Ball hitting the net and bouncing too far back.
7-10-2.
No.
They go for the same spot on
Set up.
McGuffin, the right
Game point.
side of his body. That's
Yeah.
where they've been targeting. So here we are with game point number 2.
10-7-1.
Yeah, it's a smart spot. McGuffin is sitting heavy on his back end, so they're going to that right shoulder. Hard to get out of the way there.
Pickleball is on it in the middle.
And
Second
we've
serve.
got an update from the
Game point.
championship court. Christian Alshon
10-7-2.
gets the best out of Jaume Martinez-Vic. 8-11, 11-3, 11-6, getting his
Point
gold
game.
medal here in PPA Cape Coral as we finish game one.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I've got quick hands.
I'm Deckel Bar, and I like to hit hard.
I'm Anna Bright, and I like to speed it up.
I'm Colin Johns, and I have fast reflexes.
You might want these.
You know what? You're gonna need these.
You're gonna need these. You're gonna need these. Actually, no, these are mine. Go get your own.
and
ball.
precise.
Game 2,
JW.Johnson
time in.
watching like a
0.
hawk.
Excuse me. Here we go. 0-0-2.
And here we go, game 2, 0-0.
Some quick hands, and again, Klinger and Johnson prevail. I love that we had our Carvana quick hands action replay.
I love that. Very fitting for this match.
0-0-1. Point.
Good lead there from CJ Klinger.
1-0-1. Point.
And just like that, a couple points on the scoreboard, game 2.
2-0-1.
Whoa, what a point. Hello flicks, hello hands, hello everything.
Where did Deckelbar come from?
2-0-2.
Very far back. Beautiful flick from JW.Johnson down the middle, finding the spot right there where nobody was home there.
3-0-2.
The spots that JW.Johnson are hitting right now, it's just different every single time.
4-0-2.
So how do you get ready? How do you anticipate when someone's so good at picking different spots every single attack? Tyson McGuffin says, enough. Now it's my time to attack.
It's not easy. They have been attacking majority of the balls down the middle, maybe a little bit more towards one side or the other, but majority have been going there. So just really sit on that inside shot and see if you can guess right and make them stop that momentum, make them stop going to that spot. We should have placed a bet. Oh wow.
Ball stays in.
Ball stays in there. And I believe JW was even letting that go. He thought it was going to go way wide there, but it stays in.
Remember the gusts.
I know, that's true. And we should have placed a bet how many lobs we're going to see this match.
Oh, yeah, because there have been several lobs.
Yes.
Seeing the lob more often than not.
Second serve.
In the PPA Tour, where lob used to be a big no-no, and now it's been quite effective in a lot of different play scenarios.
Set out.
And a missed serve.
Hate to see it.
4-2-1.
Not a fan of missing serves, Michelle?
I'm okay with it, just hate to see it.
Oh.
Point.
Little unlucky there for Tyson. I mean, he did get the lead cord, but the lead cord the ball just sat up and right into the forehand of JW.Johnson. Easy put away.
5-2-1. Point.
Quick hand from Klinger.
Six, 2-1.
Another lob. Successful.
Second serve.
Great lob there from Tyson. Sets up the play perfectly and gets them the advantage there.
It's a great play. They've done this. That's the third time that they've done this in this matchup, and it's been successful all 3 times. They just got to find more plays against them. You know what I mean? They have to find more than just that play.
Yes, and I think that lob is very effective here because, as I was saying, JW.Johnson is just leaning into the kitchen every single time, and so is CJ Klinger. Not a bad spot there. JW is all over that. Let's take a look.
2-6-2.
No backswing, almost no movement there from JW.
Set out.
I hate to see that, Michelle.
Yeah, that missed dink. It's a tough look.
6-2-1.
Klinger and Johnson ahead by 4.
Point. Seven, 2-1. Second serve.
JW.Johnson misses his third shot of what seems like 2 years.
Set out.
CJ saying, my bad, my bad. I think there was a little bit of a miscommunication. Or maybe...
He just popped that one up.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Two, 7-1.
And a lob. ATP.
Second
Did he miss
serve.
that? I couldn't see from my angle.
I think it landed just short.
Oh.
2-7-2.
But that was another tremendous play.
Set out.
Quick side out there for Klinger Johnson.
Seven, 2-1. Second serve.
Second serve here. 7-2-2.
7-2-2.
So these scoreless side outs, Martina, sometimes this happens, you know, we're at a standstill, and it's because the pressure
2-7-1.
from the returning team is so good. They come up to the net, they put pressure on you, unable to score. All 4 players here. Let's see if McGuffin and Barr could get something on the scoreboard.
Oh.
Point.
JW.Johnson was excited for that one.
He was.
3-7-1.
Maybe a little too excited. The speed ups are not
Second
working
serve.
against the young kids.
And especially not down the middle there. They have 2 forehands. I mean, even if you
3-7-2.
make it there, there's such a slim chance or a spot where you can hit that ball.
Point.
All right, they got another point here. Let's see if they can close the gap even more. They're trailing by 3 points right now.
4-7-2.
Yeah, you can't leave anything hanging there because Deckelbar's all over that. Closing it up to only 2 points here.
Set out.
Nice return there from JW.Johnson.
Yes, keeping it
7-5-1.
deep low.
Second serve. Seven, 5-2. Fault. Right foot.
And we got a foot fault call on CJ Klinger.
Good catch there, as we saw his right foot was on the line, and when he hit that ball, both feet were not established outside of the kitchen.
Very good point, Michelle, because he was actually hitting the ball off the kitchen line, but he didn't establish contact with both feet behind the kitchen line. So great catch there by our referees.
5-7-2.
There was another Ernie look from CJ Klinger.
I can't believe we haven't gotten one yet.
Point.
McGuffin is so hungry right now. You can never count out McGuffin and Barr, even if they're trailing one game and down in the second. This is a veteran team here.
Yeah, the experience there says it all.
6-7-2.
Closed the gap to only 1 point. Now we have an even game.
Set out.
And a side out. Let's see if the youngsters can get off the 7. They've been stuck on 7 for a while now. I would love to see
7,
them
6,
get
1.
a point here. There it is.
Point.
JW.Johnson has a good eye. He sees McGuffin kind of move back behind the non-volley zone line and kind of pokes it down to the spot where he's not
8-6-1.
covering.
Second serve.
CJ a little frustrated there. He had it on his paddle.
8-6-2. Point. Timeout receivers, 9-6-2.
And we've got a timeout called from Tyson. What would you tell them as their coach right now?
9-6-2.
Ernie! Take those Ernies, Barr.
Oh no.
Point.
Hate to
Match
say it,
point.
Michelle.
A missed return for Deckel brings us at a bronze medal
10-6-2.
point. Klinger and Johnson, the first time pairing.
And there it is. The youngsters take the bronze medal. It seems like